This is very unique. Her kids recorded a song inside of the car. It's not playing as loud as it needs to play, but she can hear it. And so these are these kids singing. And they recorded the song. So come on and bless God for it. Rachel and Jay, Mother Nikki, presenting the car today. Anyone else at this time? At this time, Minnie is coming with the presentation.
Mother, this is a bag of love notes. Just about everyone that came through the door wrote a note to you of love. And if they did not write a note and put it in here, there's notes on the table. We'll love you to write one and bring it and put it in the bag. So everyone here loves you, and they put their message on this card. These are for you. Also, we received a gift from Mrs. Dorothy Bird and her family. I'll put it in the bag for you. Thank you.
Friends, someone who's always there, that I can always talk to, and thank you for setting a perfect example for your family. We love you.
How y'all doing? As I said earlier, it's been 15 years since I've been here, so first of all, it's so good to see all y'all. This is overwhelming, but it's all good. Mother, I just want to thank you for everything that you've done for me for like the past 21 years. Even though I wasn't always here or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you always open doors to me, you always made me special, so I can bear you for love. So I appreciate you, I love you. This is for you. I don't got no card. You don't need no card to spend no money. I love you.
Dear Auntie, perhaps you never realized how you are thoughtful, caring always, and made such a difference to me and others in my life. That's why today seems like the perfect chance to let you know how dear you are to me, and to wish you a very happy birthday. Love always, Tamika, Ruby, and Ruby. Very good. Not 85 years, but the 49 years that I've been here. You've always, even though you're my mother's sister, you've always been like a mother to me, and I love you and I appreciate you.
That's Miss Michaela from Savannah. Don't want to say anything. Anyone else? Anyone else?
And
this time, George is going to share some words.
Yeah, a lot of good come out of B&L. Wilson Company. A lot of good. But she has done a lot. Mother, you have done a lot to me. I could just name it and be all night trying to tell what you've been to. And I appreciate it and I love you for it. You've been an advisor on the council, and, a lifeguard, even a lifesaver. You're saving a life. I bring back the memory until I was 13, and we were standing up by an old mantelpiece in a hay in the old houses, yeah, where they had fireplace, something like that. And I had a lollipop sucker in my mouth. And it slipped off the stick and lodged in my throat. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk. But I looked at Mother, and she looked at me, and she saw that I had got in trouble. But without knowing if they were taking any CPR or anything, she took a pill. Hit me in the back. Yeah, and she did it with this Lord. And I was choking to death. She did, she saved my life. All that, and like I said, 2 minutes passed during that time. She hit me and the lollipop hit the floor. So that's about all I got to say about that.
God is good. He's good all the time. And I would just like to thank God today for being here to partake in Mother's 85th birthday. We've come a long way. And after George, I had to say something. Because I just look so far back. You know, a lot of us do not want to remember where we came from. But we came a long way. I can remember the little 2-room shacks. You can probably see the stars and the moon at night. And as they say, the chickens through the floor. I remember going out. I mean, along with my mother to get wood out of the, I want to say swamps, but going to the woods. Going to the woods and gather wood for the heaters, the fireplace, and you know, in the wet, in the cold, socks flapping out of your shoes. I mean, it's been hard and it's been good. But I just thank God. I remember standing beside her as she rubbed on the rub boat. I had to rinse the clothes and then we had to hang out the clothes. But God is a good God. I remember a whole lot. See, the older children can tell you a lot. But we would be standing here all day. But God is good. I remember the tears that she made the fires in the morning to warm her children when they get up out of the bed. You know, and let me say this, because this is a good one. God will provide. I remember sometimes Daddy would go away early in the morning. I assume he was working. But he's not back by dinner time. And I'm telling you the truth, we didn't see any food in the house. But we hear some cans beating in there, the flour can, whatever. Next thing we know, there is a dinner on the table. God is good. I always think of that, and I tell that often in some of my sermons now, where did Mother get that food? Just let you know that God will provide in the time of need. But I'm so glad that God allowed her to live. So God gave her longevity. That He gave her a better place to live during her lifetime. I just thank God for that. I thank God for the blessings. I thank God for everything that she has done. As George said, you know, whatever she has been to him, she's been a doctor. And you know, there were times, and we lived in this little house. A little house, I think it had about 2 rooms and a kitchen. And there were at this time at least 13 children. And we used to play on the porch, and the porch was sort of high. And there was a rock. And I just wondered if they were able to move the rock. But there was a rock on the end of the porch. And every time it rained, you couldn't see the rock. But we always fell off the porch and bruised our head on the rock. As though we didn't know the rock was there. And so Mother would go in the fireplace. And she would get, and I guess this is right, she would get what they call salt. And put it on that little bloody spot, and we were healed. I remember having fever. Late at night, probably over 100 degrees, probably over 100.6. And so she would get the peach leaves, and put them in a pillowcase, and put them beneath our head, and guess what? The fever would leave. I mean, there's just so much that I can be here to be a light for us, to be an example. God is good, and I thank you, and we love you all.
Just agree with Jeanette. I was always amazed at how Mother went in the kitchen, prepared a meal for us out of what we don't know, because we didn't see anything when we went looking. But when she called us to the table, we had a lot of food and we never went hungry. And I tell you one thing that possibly helped. I cannot remember a meal at Mother's table without prayer. We prayed and then we said a Bible verse until I was grown and out of the house. And I carried that tradition over to my family. And I think that's what helped us not go hungry. And we do appreciate everything you've done for us, Mother. Mother kept my children, my children's children, and prayerfully she'll be able to keep my children's children.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Those are Joseph and Stephanie's. Come on and bless God for them. Ready? At this time, we are about to be blessed with another dance rendition. I started a ministry called Emerge, and it is a traveling ministry. And God has blessed us with dancers, and this is their first debut under the direction of Ms. Minnie Battle. So I'm going to ask her to come and introduce her dancers, the Emerge dancers. Minnie, come on and give her a hand as she comes.
We know that Mother has always believed in a power that's much greater than herself. Therefore, this dance and this song was chosen for that fact. And now we have the Emerge dancers dancing to the tune of I Believe by Sounds of Blackness. Nakia.
table have anything they want to say? John?
Well, I just want to say it's good to be here.
The judge can't answer. Are you thinking? We have a few questions. If you know the answer to the question, don't yell. If you yell, me, you're going to be disqualified. So, I'm going to have the judges watching. The person that stands up and raise their hand first will be, we didn't do the tickets, did we? Okay, yeah, you want to get them? So all those that stand up, you can give them a ticket. If we have 3 people or 4 people stand up that know the answer, then it's going to give you a ticket, and then we're going to have one of the judges pull the ticket, and then your number will be called. If you cannot answer the question, it will pass. Mother's grandfather's name. Listen to the whole question. What was mother's grandfather's name on her daddy's side? Stand up and raise your hand. All her, mama, don't be giving no answers. Stood up was Auntie Anna. And Cynthia, you big mama. What did the judges say? Judge? Y'all ain't gonna do this to me. Who stood up first? They said you raised your hand, but you didn't stand up. But you still in the number. You still in the number. So now we're gonna give Victor the opportunity to answer the question. After that, it goes to Auntie Anna. Who was? Da 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 da. Who was mother's? Pay attention. Who was mother's grandfather? What was his name on her daddy's side?
I'm old, I don't know.
Wait a minute. We didn't say that in the beginning, though. So, what was his name? Willie Mae Ed Roach. We're going to go exclusively by ticket pool. Ticket pool, and we are going to give people 5 seconds. We need a counter. 5 seconds to stand. If you have not stood, raise your hand within that 5 seconds. You're not going to be able to answer the question. So in 5 seconds, you'll have somebody's going to hold up their hand, either 5, 4, 3, like that, okay? And it'll be exclusively by ticket pool. Here's the next question. What year, Jill, what year did Mother marry GW? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody else standing. Nobody else standing. Nobody else standing. Nobody else standing. Okay, give tickets. 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 Ticket. No, you can't hold out. Ticket number 058. You have the opportunity to answer. You have it for real? Okay, what is the answer? What is the year that Mother married GW? 1943, is that right, Mom? No. Just shake it, don't tell me what year. That's right?
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
That was given to her by her mom. Don't nobody yell it out. Stand up, raise your hand. Mother had, I'm finished. I'm not. Well, if you know it, you can stay on up there. You can stay up. Mother had a middle name that was given to her by her birth mom, but because they were not able to spell the name, they changed it to May. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I don't even know it. Don't say nothing. John, you don't even know that one. Everybody got tickets given to her by her mom, but because they cannot spell it, they changed it to May. What is the name?
Cordelia.
Cordelia. Questions, you have opportunity to win.